Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NORSYAMIMI binti Muhammad HANAFI. My ID number is 2020978587. So now, me and my others group member will be present about BCG metric, which is under code Agr623 Agribusiness Strategic Management. Okay. So the following slide is a table of content, which is we provide background or introduction. Second is relative market share and growth, and then explanation on BCG metric and importance of BCG, benefit of BCG, limitation of BCG, and the last is BCG for product and include conclusions. Firstly is introduction. Okay, actually BCG is developed by Bruce Henderson of the Boston Consulting in early 1970. It also referred as to growth share metric. Okay, the Boston Consulting Group, which is BCG, is a planning tool that uses graphic representation of the company's product and services in an effort to help the company make the right decision in terms of which product should be stored, sold, or invested heavily. It is actually very helpful in evaluating available product regularly, especially to companies with large portfolios, where a company can see which ones are more profitable, which product or services can make a loss, and also which product require more effort from that company. This practice also, if a company done well and regularly, can help a company to allocate its resources appropriately where to function more efficiently. Okay, beside that, according to this technique, business or product that is classified with low or high performance also depends on the market growth rate and relative market share. Okay, to understand the Boston metric, we need to understand how market share and market growth interrelated. Okay, so the market is plotted in the form of a square where the y-axis will represent the market growth rate and the x-axis will represent the market share. So relative market share, which is we plot at x-axis. Relative market share is a measure that helps business determine their market position in relation to their main competition. Okay, the fundamental reason for including this indication in the metric is that it is for assume that large-scale production allow a corporation to benefit from economies of scale, resulting in larger profit. Okay, this has to do with the learning curve. How an organization compute this relative market share, which is by business unit sale this year divided by leading rival sale this year. So, the higher our market share, the higher proportion of the market that we can control. And then, the market growth rate, which is a plot at y-axis. The expected percentage growth for our industry over a set period of time is known as the market growth rate. The fundamental reason for including this indicator in the metric is because it is based on the notion that a greater possible growth rate indicates the need for more resources to be allocated to a specific business unit. A higher pace of market expansion offers more opportunity for income and, as a result, profits. The market growth rate also measure market attractiveness. Okay, so how to compute the market growth rate is by individual sale this year minus by individual sale last year divided by individual sale last year. Okay, so the market experiencing high growth are ones where the total market available is expanding and there is plenty of opportunities for everyone to make money. Okay, so I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is DANIAL bin ZAKARIA. I will talk about the BCG growth share matrix. It is a portfolio planning model which is based on the observation that companies' business unit can be classified into 4 categories. 1. Question mark. 2. Stars. 3. Cash cows. 4. Dogs. It is based on the combination of market growth and market share relative to the next best competitor. Question marks. High growth, low market share. Most business start as an question mark. They will absorb great amount of cash if the market share remain unchanged, which is low. Question marks have potential to become star and even the cash cow, but can also become dog. Investment should be high for question marks. Stars: high growth, high market share. Stars are leaders in business. They also require heavy investment to maintain its large market share. It leads to large amount of cash consumption and cash generation. Attempts should be made to hold the market share, otherwise the star will become a cash cow. Cash cows: low growth, high market share. They are foundation of the company and often the stars of yesterday. They generate more cash than required. They extract the profits by investing as little cash as possible. They are located in an industry that is matured, not growing or declining. Dogs: low growth, low market share. Dogs are the cash traps. Dogs do not have potential to bring high cost but low quality. Business is situated at a declining stage. Main steps of BCG matrix: identifying and dividing a company into strategic business units, assessing and comparing the prospect of each strategic business unit according to two criteria. First, strategic business unit relative market share. Second, growth rate of strategic business unit industry. The next step is classifying the strategic business units on the basis of BCG matrix. Developing strategic objective for each strategic business unit. Why BCG matrix? To access: 1. Profile of product or business. 2. Cash demands of product. 3. The development cycle of product. 4. Resource allocation and divestment decision.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti AISHAH binti Osman. Matric number 2009649197. So today I will explain about the benefits and limitation for BCG matrix. So first I will explain about the benefits first. So the first benefit of BCG matrix is it is very easy and simple to use and understand. Second, it provides high-level way to see the opportunities for each product in the portfolio. Third is, it makes us to think how to allocate our limited resources to the portfolio so that the profit can be maximized over the long term. Lastly, it shows if our portfolio is balanced or not. For example, if we have few products in the portfolio, then we could be in the dangerous position of having all our eggs in a basket. So next, we will move to the limitation of BCG matrix. So the first limitation of this matrix is generally, business can be a medium. It is because BCG matrix clarifies that business as low and high. But sometimes, business can be in the medium also. So the truth of the nature of the business may not be reflected. So the second limitation is market is not clearly defined in the model. Then, third is high market share does not always lead to the high profit. There is high cost also involved in the high market share. And lastly is growth rate and relative market share are not the only indicator of profitability. The model ignores and overlooks other indicator of profitability. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Norhabsah binti Muhammad SUKEMI. My metric number is 2020980549, and I will explain the next part, which is the product line. Okay, first company that I will explain is the Coca-Cola company. Okay, as we know, stars element that have a high growth and high market share. Okay, if we look at the slide, the product that included in the Coca-Cola company that has a high growth and high market share is the Kinley, Mazda, and the Thumbs Up. Okay, the next one is the question mark. What is the product that included in question mark? Okay, first one is Fanta and Sprite. Okay, I'm really sure that Fanta and Sprite is a very common product that we really use in our life. Okay, the next one is the cash cows. Okay, the product that included in cash cows is Limia and Coca-Cola. Okay, the last one is the dogs. Okay, dogs, as we know, is have a low growth and low market share, which is the Coke and the Minute Maid Pulpy. Okay, we move to the next example of the company. Okay, I will take the Samsung company as another example. Okay, first one is the stars. I will explain about the stars of the Samsung company. Okay, as we know, the high demand of this Samsung company is usually is phone, iPad, and television. Okay, for the next element is the question marks, which is as we know, question mark has high growth but they have a lower market share. Okay, for the example product is the printer. Okay, the next one is the cash cows, which is the low growth but they have a high market share. Okay, for the example is the refrigerator and the stove. Okay, and the last one is for dogs that has a low growth and also have a low market share, which is the Samsung Ice Watch. Okay, next I will give the another one of the company that included in the BCG metric. Okay, maybe we consume this product every day in our daily life. Okay, what is the company? Okay, the company is the Nestle. Product that included in the star is the Nescafe and the Nestle Pure Life. Okay, next is the question mark. Okay, for the product that included in the question mark is the blue logo Nestle. Okay, as we can see at the slide. Okay, usually we can find out this logo at the yogurt product. Okay, the next one is the nutrition logo. Usually we can see this nutrition logo at the milk powder brand, milk powder product, like the everyday milk powder. Okay, and the next one is the Kit Kat. Okay, Kit Kat is the, for me, is the very nice chocolate. Last one is the also Nestle logo, which is the red Nestle logo, which is it's usually can find the milk powder product also. Okay, so the next one is the cash cows. Okay, cash cows is the product that included is the Maggi. Okay, the brand of the Maggi. Okay, I am pretty sure this product, Maggi product, is very common with our nature. Okay, the next one is the dogs. They has a low growth and have a low market share, which is the Milo product. Okay, for the conclusion, for me is BCG metric has their own limitation, because this BCG metric has more simple portfolio, but for me also, there has a famous portfolio planning metric that used by the large company that having the multi-product. As we can see, the large company that I am already explained before this, which is the Nestle, Samsung, and the Coca-Cola company. Okay, so as long as the management understands that the BCG can grow or share metric generates option, so that it is require further analysis and validation in the future. Okay, so that actually this tool can greatly enhance strategic decision making. Okay, so the large company that has no problem to use this BCG metric at their company. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.